Okay, copy. Got a question through from Tim in Arkansas. Good morning, Tim. And Tim is asking, from what age do leopards start climbing trees? And from as young as, I would say, a month and a half, or even possibly a month, they'll start trying to scramble up trees. Because from 3 months of age, the mother will start weaning them off milk, and she'll start taking them to her kills, which they will feed on. So from 3 months of age, they'll start feeding on meat. And when they do start feeding on meat, it's essential for them to be able to climb, because, as you know, hyena and other lions will be attracted to the kill point. And as long as the cubs can climb, they will be in relative safety. So very important for them to be able to climb trees from a young age. And from as young as 3 months, they'll be fairly proficient climbers. So I hope that answers your question. And won't it be nice to monitor Karula's next litter of cubs and how long it takes them to climb their first tree. Gosh, there's still plenty of time this morning for her to climb up this tree, and we won't go anywhere until she does. As you can see, she's still very alert. Ears pivoting forward and back, making sure she can hear the sound of any animals approaching. And this comes second nature to leopard. And most of the animals out here, for that matter, kind of have to sleep with one eye open if you're going to make it out here. In the distance, we'll wait and see what it is. It certainly would spice things up if a herd of elephants came into the mix. Cindy in Tennessee, good morning and welcome on board with us. Cindy is asking why I think the hyena have moved off and didn't stick around for any tidbits. It's a very good question. I'm not too sure why. I did touch on it a little bit earlier. It could potentially be because they've assessed the situation and have realized that there's not actually a lot of meat here. It's a small kill, and she hasn't started feeding on it. And when she does start feeding on it, or she has obviously fed on it now, but they might come back a little bit later to check this area for any small bones or scraps that they know the leopard will not finish. The leopard won't eat everything, as they're not designed to, whereas the hyena are. So they may have been hungry or had other opportunities to go and scavenge or hunt for themselves elsewhere. Hard to tell. I would have expected there to be at least 1 or 2 hyena here this morning, but alas, I was wrong. So difficult to say. Potentially, yes, like I said, hyena, they heard some other vocalizations or other opportunities of meals arose that they went to. But it wouldn't surprise me if a hyena came past at any moment just to double check on what's going on here. And judging by her alertness, she's also expecting visitors. Good question though, Cindy, and hopefully some hyena will come onto the scene. Lynn is asking whether vultures or other birds could disturb Karula and her kill. There's a small chance of that happening, but unlikely. I haven't ever seen vultures or other birds causing an issue for leopard. And that's because it's difficult for birds of prey to find kills of leopard in trees. It's far easier for them to find bigger kills in the open made by lions. She may be deciding to go up into the tree, or she could just be hope she doesn't go up on the side of the tree where we can't see her. She's also sniffing around looking for any tidbits that may have dropped down there. Want to waste anything. She would certainly prefer to feed on it herself than let the hyena have it. Lisa on Twitter just sent through the message saying that not long ago, a male leopard called Duma did manage to make 2 kills and have them hoisted up 2 separate trees, and then I believe another leopard came along and stole one of the kills from him. That is the one difficulty, is if you do have 2 kills in 2 separate places, even if they are hoisted in a tree where they're safe from everything else, if another leopard were to find that kill without any other one being there to defend it, they would obviously have no problem climbing up and helping themselves.